Wait. Magic is giving us new slivers and new Eldrazi in the same set? Okay, as well as revealing a whole bunch of cool reprints earlier today on the bonus sheets from Edge of Eternities, including this super cool Sliver Overlord. We also got spoilers for a new sliver card and a new Eldrazi card, and I think it's arguable that this sliver card is one of the best sliver cards printed ever already. I think this card is actually insane. We're gonna talk about that sliver in just a second. Let's talk about this anti-causal vestige, this 6-mana Eldrazi, because it was leaked like a week ago, and so some of you guys have probably already seen it. It's a 7/5 for 6. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand on the battlefield. Tap it has warp, which states you may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost, exile this creature at the beginning of the next end step, then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. I think this card's pretty cool. The whole number of lands you control clause means you can't cheat anything too crazy into play, but I do just like warp in general. I think that something being in exile and being able to be cast later is really cool. It's better than it going back to your hand. Well, in some cases it's better, in some cases it's worse, but I just think that this card is pretty cool. It's the only Eldrazi that has been spoiled so far, and they haven't revealed if there's going to be more Eldrazi in the set. So anti-causal vestige is the one. Let's talk about Thrumming Hivepool. Be sure to hit that follow button if you guys like content like this. I'm always talking about whatever is trending, whatever is brand new in the world of Magic the Gathering, including tons of Edge of Eternity spoilers. Thrumming Hivepool is a 6-mana artifact. It is not legendary, notably. I would have expected this to be a legendary artifact. It has affinity for slivers. Slivers you control have double strike and haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, create 2 1/1 colorless sliver creature tokens. So are slivers coming back in Edge of Eternities? Are we getting a bunch of slivers? Is this going to be relevant to another Magic set coming out that is also going to be in Standard? How many slivers are we going to see? Already just right off the bat, the fact that this thing has affinity for slivers and you already have the 2-mana green slivers like Gemhide and Mana Weft sliver that are going to accelerate you really means this is probably going to end up being a 4-drop. And there are some situations, if you're playing a commander deck, where this is going to come down on turn 3 or even maybe turn 2 if you're playing a Mana Vault start. I mean, turn 2 is probably a really aggressive deck, but just in general, the fact that your slivers have haste, it makes 2 every single turn, and you can have multiples of these things in play. You can have more than one. Not in commander, obviously, but in Standard, you certainly can. My gut actually tells me we probably aren't getting a bunch of slivers surrounding this, because if they just flooded Standard with slivers, I think this card would just be too good. That's at least my initial estimate of this card. I think it's totally bananas. What do you think? Let me know below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.